Welcome everyone to this quick introduction video to the BCNet CMDB. What we see here is the dashboard, and the dashboard has a number of gadgets or widgets. These widgets show some additional information or some reporting information. Everyone can create his own widgets. Creating widgets is really easy. Everyone with a little bit of development experience can create one. We see here, for example, the status, some reporting, some accounting, the recent updates in the database, and a little introduction. These can all be moved around, so for example here, and this one here. If you want to enable or disable certain widgets, you go here and you click on your name, and you see a list of all available widgets. So I created a new widget, I enable it, and I'll go back to my dashboard, and I should now be able to see my new BGPmon widget, and it shows me all the recent alerts. Okay, so that's the dashboard. We now go to clients. Clients will give me an overview of all the clients in the database. I can add new clients, delete one, I can search for clients. So for example, if I click on one, you see the contact information. Pretty straightforward. If we now go to devices, then we'll see an overview of the devices in the network. Click on one of these devices, you'll see some generic information. And if I go to interfaces, I see a list of all the interfaces on the device. This is all automatically discovered, and it's updated every 5 minutes. Things you'll see here is interface names, interface statistics, current throughput, IP addresses, capacity of the link, lots of information. Also note that you can change to percentage mode, so if you're more interested in the percentage instead of kilobits or megabits. Everywhere where you see things like this, you can sort basically on each column, so that's really convenient as well. Also, you see the little mouse overs here that will give you the traffic statistic of that specific interface. So now we have clients and devices, and we are able to create services for a client by configuring services on the device. Again, here's an overview of all the devices, services. So you can filter out certain services, only layer 3 services, or only services with a specific keyword. So for example, this is a Canary service. This is the primary BGP session to Canary, and it shows me some additional information, which device is it configured on, interface information, VLAN information, BGP information, etc., etc. Also note this little graph here. I can click on that graph or just use the mouse over to get some information. I now clicked on the graph and I can see information about this, the statistics in the last few weeks, months, or year. I can also zoom in to a specific time frame. For example, I'm interested in this little peak here. I can zoom in and see what the exact numbers were at that time. If you want to zoom out again, you just go a little bit outside of the graph and you zoom out. Now we're talking about statistics. You can look for statistics in different ways. You can also do it here. You just go to statistics, click on the device, and you'll see all the interfaces on that device. You can also go to list view if you're more interested in that instead of previews. You can then select one interface, multiple ones, or select right away which interface you are interested in. Now let's, for example, look for a specific interface, UBC, search one. Okay, we'll click on, let's say we click on this one, interface traffic. Now note that this is a sub interface. I can now click directly here, and it shows me the physical interface, and I can go back to this device, and it shows me that all the ports. The last thing I want to show you is the search feature. This is a global search feature, and it's basically searches in all tables of the database. So for example, if we search for Canary, it will show me client Canary. It shows in devices all the interfaces that are configured for Canary, all the statistics which have to do with Canary, and all the services which are configured for Canary. So that's a really powerful feature, which is, I think, very useful. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this introduction video. If you have any questions, suggestions, or feedback, please contact me or Henry, and we'll be happy to talk to you. Thank you.